Thank you, Christine. So the weekend is here, and for many of you, that means virtual happy hours or Zoom and FaceTime chats with family. Some folks tell us they've noticed some strange and sometimes inappropriate things being shared, while others wonder about how their point is being taken during the conversation. Without the benefit of real body language, how do we conduct ourselves as both speakers and listeners in this world of virtual gatherings? All right, that's an interesting topic for a Friday. Let's bring back friend of the show, regular guest, Dr. Jeffrey Gardier. How you doing, Doc?
I'm doing well, Bill, and I didn't have a cocktail before joining you tonight.
Fair enough. We had already done the segment on day drinking during the work hours, so good. Let me ask you, it's a really good point. You know, human beings are really designed to interact physically and watch each other's body language. You can get a lot of emotion in a smile.
Yeah, and then you're not shaking someone's hands. You're not really able to really look into their eyes. You're dealing with 25 people on a small screen instead of one person, or being in a big crowd of people physically. So I think all of these things lead to a problem as far as a behavioral or perceptive feedback that would guide us in more appropriate types of behaviors. So this is a real issue. And of course, we're talking about also the quarantinis that they're having. So they're drinking to add on to that, which kind of skews their thinking and perception a little bit too.
How about some of the awkwardness in the moment?
I think it's important to err on the side of caution and be much more conservative in your behavior and speech. Maybe take more time to assess and read a situation if you're on virtually, because you do need that extra time to figure out what's going on because of the lack of physical cues that you may have. So I would say it's important just to take your time before you release your inner you.
What about the apology? What's the appropriate way to apologize if you feel like you may have offended someone?
I just think it's important to just say, I apologize. I can self-correct. Let me know if I did offend you, and take responsibility for that. And if you're willing to take that responsibility, then the person you may have offended should take the responsibility of saying it's okay, because who knows, maybe I'll do the same thing a little bit later.
Maybe we'll emerge from this more human after all.
Absolutely, Bill.
Thank you, Doc. Good to see you.
Thank you.
See you Monday.